Hi Goobers! We're back with another episode of Disco Elysium. I still have complicated feelings about this game. I found out that the developers sacked like half their crew when they finished the game, and that sucks. But I mean, the game got made, and I'm playing it, and it got made by those cool creative people. Turns out some of them went to this game developer game studio called Summer Eternal, and in this summer they're launching a 430 plus page anthology where they're announcing their new game project. You can just Google Summer Eternal Game Studio and it shows up. It was very fascinating. I don't have like $100 to spend on a anthology. I wish I did because it looks extraordinarily cool. So I don't know, maybe you guys would be interested in that. Anyway, I don't remember what's happening. I know that I'm a detective. Somebody said something about like, yeah, you're really doing like sad ratatouille with this man. So true, bestie, so true. Kim, are you awake? Kim. Okay. Must not be awake. Is he in here?
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again much
Still
harder.
nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
No, suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Do you think that's because, like, I haven't had a drink? I keep forgetting he's an alcoholic because we didn't talk about drinking except for that one time. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, I probably should have gone over here when I first started the game. I mean, he hasn't mentioned drinking like only one time, but oh! There's Union people. And Kim. It's 7:36. I woke up so early. Good morning, Kim.
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers' union. The belt used for hanging him, tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
What do you mean by rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Okay. Cool. Are these the men Gart told us
I
about?
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Interesting. That tells me a lot,
In fact,
honestly.
even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger, just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse rises uncomfortably.
The music for the whirling in rags is not really setting the scene tension-wise.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I
They're
am!
in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Let's talk to this lady.
Just a moment, officer.
Okay, Lena.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
He appears to be genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
I ran into
Now
her
then.
while giving Gart the double bird. So you need something?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Well, we got one in the
The
police
union
car.
office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone
The
line?
manager was vague about it.
Weird.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, may I ask what you needed to use the phone for, madame?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Uh,
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel. Oh, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Lena. My husband and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Right, because he's a cryptozoologist.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay. What was this expedition your husband
Just
was
some
on?
field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Okay, well, ma'am, the lock's having
The
some
water
issues.
lock that was broken. Could this be it?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you
Oh,
trust him?
sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Also, I love a good side quest. It's basically procrastinating, but in a video game. And I love procrastinating. Unironically. The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over
Oh
there.
my. What happened to the water lock?
Probably just some technical
Well,
problem.
whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This is not this kind of game, but it would be absolutely wild if, like, turns out the water lock was keeping us from knowing about a zombie invasion or something. Well, they have phones. I can't. What technology do we have and what technology don't we have? I don't understand the technological advances that are available within the society. Yeah, yes. Cool. I'll look for your
This will
husband.
surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
That's exciting.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here, when or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
I thought cryptozoologists studied... Well, I thought they weren't real. I thought they studied cryptids.
It's a pseudoscience
Oh, okay.
that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Understood. Got it. I was right.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Uh-huh.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Oh, Kim!
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
I feel like looking for a type of bug. that has been reported to be seen like only a few times is very different than like I'm going Bigfoot hunting, you know?
Searching for such species called cryptids is
Oh.
difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
No, he probably looks for Bigfoot. It's just when she presents the information, it's convincing when she says it. I don't know.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Maybe you should... Why is... That was weird. It was going off the screen. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
Minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
You're right. I don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something
Of
else.
course, dear.
Will you tell me about cryptids?
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
Can't believe I failed that. I want to know everything about cryptids, living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
That's all for now, ma'am. The whole, like, oh, by the way, I don't have any memory shtick's a little old, if you ask me. Is she part of the union?
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before
You
turning
seem
to
a
you.
little different today. Less hospitable.
She was actually very nice
You
yesterday.
are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
Oh, less hospitable. Understood. She did seem friendlier sitting on that
Not
corner.
a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
What do you mean you don't recognize my authority to make arrests? You can't just say that, can they? Can they say that?
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Kim, I think they'll kill us if we do that.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer. A legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
I should talk to Titus then. But not right now. I didn't know you were gonna be... I don't know why I didn't. I like clicked on you and then I was like, shoot, I think you're with them. Okay, I have more of that, but I'm not using it right now. I have to find Morel. Oh, you know what? Oh, Morel like the mushroom. I forgot to ask her what he looks like, but that's fine. Is Kuno still back here? Since there's no body to... Yeah, he's in the exact same spot, and so is she. Speed train, Kuno, leaving station. What else should I be doing? Find money for rent and pay Gart. Call your station's Lazarus. Find booze and drink it. Track down your badge. Joyce's info on the lynching. Yeah, victim's tattoos. Then the victim's body to processing. Who made... Oh! I need to call Sylvie on Kim's shortwave. I've had that quest for a really long time, but haven't done it. I think because the phone scares me a little bit. Like, as a person and in the game. Like, role-playing wise. So, let's try that.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay. Pick up the radio
This is
again.
Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your
Give it a
thighs.
minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Okay.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Great.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last day of work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. Both of these fucking suck. This is the police calling.
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Well, it's really rude to ask this, but I'm also an idiot, so...
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from
You
whom?
know whom?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't
Me?
be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
You mean me? You need to get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Alright, I won't push you on this, I guess, any more than I already have. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
go on.
Have you seen my badge?
I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
No, my badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
No, I haven't, sorry.
Real
Okay.
policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Tim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to
He's in
me.
plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Okay, well...
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
She sounds beyond exacerbated? Is that how you spell exacerbated? Wow. I showed you my gun. When did it
You were
happen?
trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
And what? What did I
you
do?
were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
I've known some sad characters in my time. This is one of the saddest characters I've ever seen.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Yes, but what happened to my
No
gun?
idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Hey, I found my patrol cloak earlier, but have you seen my policeman uniform?
I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Even the way I hunch over the car is fucking pitiful, dude.
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, 2 police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good. One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. God damn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of there. He turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
Oh.
I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
I think I got everything I need,
I
thanks.
do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags. When she
Wait,
was still working there.
before you go, you're mad at me, right? I'm imagining what a good person would say this, like, Harry may be like, wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
Stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Oh.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Why do I always end up screwing everything
It was
up?
a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Only borderline?
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the
The
song.
hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Oh, I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
What else did I sing beside the oh, I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. from disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular
Which one
song.
would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Franz. Butchered that right up.
Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Right, thank you for talking with me.
You
Take
hear
care.
a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Sylvie, if it was me, the minute I learned you weren't the caller, I would have cut it out. But they kept giving me experience for talking to you. And I know I should metagame, but also I was kind of curious as to how awful Harry is as a person. And this sounds more than a bender. You know, like, can a bender cause psychosis? I don't know. I've never known people who drink a lot. I'm very grateful for that. I mean, like, well, I have known people that got, like, blackout, but I've never known anyone who's gone on, like, a bender like this. I guess he was also doing a lot of speed, probably. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Please connect me to Station 41's Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I'm in a bad way, Doc, a real bad way.
It's you.
The man is unpleasantly
Was that a
surprised.
snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
You know who I
Yes,
am?
there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Yeah, sure, but can you tell me about myself, as in who am I?
You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
You lost your human visage a while back is crazy. I've lost my memory, all
With
of
all
it.
the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
You're not surprised? Okay, anything
What
else?
else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
I've talked about this before, but recently I was depressed. As in, like, a week ago, I'd been depressed for about 6 weeks, which is a long time for me. And I look back on that, and I'm like, who was that person? And I can empathize with this feeling, and it does suck in some ways, because you're like, oh, I'm not that person anymore. But also consider that was me, and people saw me doing that. People saw me be that way, and they could judge me. Now, I didn't do anything like Harry did, but there is a disconnect between who you were and who you are now. You're kind of constantly questioning the ship of Lazarus of your, not Lazarus, the ship of Theseus that is your personality. When can I unclaim or distance myself from the voyages I've taken before? Isn't there anything you can do for me, Doc?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yeah, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
Okay.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons. The money is probably going to some old, oily...
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. act a latte. It's super glue, Doc.
Great. I guess that's it for now.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
Thanks,
In the cabin,
Alice.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
And what are we
This
looking
is the
at?
Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Okay, I must have finished some stuff. Wow, I have finished quite a lot of things. That is nice. Okay. What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor
The
carriages?
Caprice Motor Corps does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Okay. What is a motor
A
carriage?
motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
Can we turn it on and drive
No,
somewhere?
I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Rats! I was trying to get out of this.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A
Okay,
radio
run your fingers
on a
over
hook.
one of the steering
The white
levers.
suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Got it. Close the door. Get me out of here! New thought.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Okay, what's a capo type?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop?
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
That'd be nice.
That won't happen.
Okay. I tried. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows, you might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. This is democracy, and this is socioeconomics. I don't know. Why don't we do some rigorous self-critique? I don't know. I don't even know how many... I don't know how to see how many freaking of those points that I have. I have 7? Or is it saying I have total 7 for Inland Empire, for Psyche? How many do I have left? I have 4. That's... aha! Okay. I think. Wait.
Inside,
No, hold on. No, don't fucking... Don't... No, stop. God. That's the only thing I don't like about the voice acting, is that every single time it's gotta say it. Okay. No, yeah. That's, yeah. That's the number of skill points I have. Oi, who are you? You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one? Point at the book.
Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman. Why isn't she working?
Well, it's probably her day off. Have a good
This
day.
was a tremendously useful interlude.
Kim, give me a break. The book says you must attain a Franco-Nigerian hard body at the nearest gym. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Koss from Iguana? Okay. Now that looks like bottles that I could pick up for money. Can I do that? My word. Is this where he fakes his own death? Holy schmoly, that sounds like a pretty good book. Oh, that's a little thing. This feels like when I'm doing a crossword and I'm like, I think I'm gonna be able to figure out these clues, but I need to get like a few other clues first. I'm sure that that's like a very normal feeling with puzzles. In just like in general, you know, but I'm specifically relating it to crosswords because I like crosswords. I was gonna say Sudoku, but really if the answer to the Sudoku is like there, you can like figure it out. You just gotta stare at it long enough, and like maybe that's true. I just gotta stare at it long enough. I don't want to talk to this lady again. She pisses me off. Everybody in this game pisses me off, but that's just because I hate myself. Which I think is a very common occurrence for people who hate themselves. They're just like, I hate myself, so I hate you. Well, you know. I wanna burn down the whole world because my wife left me. Ah, boo. Get over it, Harry. You gotta be kidding me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making fun of him. His wife left him or died. I don't actually know. Maybe she left him and then died? What a bummer. Can I look in here for stuff? Oh, I can't. I don't remember where to go for it though. I know I can make money. I don't know why I wasn't able to do this yesterday. Maybe I just didn't have the right thing in my hand. I'm also glad that Kim isn't saying anything about it. It does bug me in games when they're like, oh hey, you can talk to this person by the way, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to that person, and then another character is like, why did you talk to that person? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for playing the video game. I'm sorry for using the play conditioning that I've had my entire life with video games to play my freaking video game. I don't know. Like what? Do they want me to act like a real person? They don't. They're lying. They're absolutely lying. Because they don't want me to act like a normal person. Have you seen the dialogue options in this game? They do not want me to act like a normal person. They want me to be a quirky cop. They want me to be a nice, quirky cop who does nice, quirky cop things. Like, it's The Mentalist or something. Like, I'm frickin' Sherlock Holmes. I will say Sherlock is often a very sad guy, but he gets painted as a sad guy because he's so smart and his brain hurts. I think Harry's a sad guy just because he's just sad, and the human condition is often sad. Is it not? Is our lives not full of an almost terrifying amount of suffering all the time? And it's only through sheer force of will and a jolly disposition that we make it out. Oftentimes you don't even need the jolly disposition, but I do hear that it helps. I do hear that. And I don't think I have a jolly disposition. I often get mad at things, and the number one reason I get mad at things is because I have to go to the bathroom and I haven't realized it yet. Did you guys see that? That was really weird. You look lost, out of place. Get out of here, racist lorry driver. Where do I deposit these again? I don't remember. Okay, it turns out I went to the right place in the free teas store, but I didn't look around enough. That seems right, yeah. Seems like something I would do, yep. I don't know. Is this the drop-off?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert your
Your
bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Do you know
Great.
what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Oh, good. I have to go pay for my thing. My stay. What's a scab mean? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small? We have to go open that thing for Evfart, the guy I don't like. I think it's behind, like, where Kuno is. I've done a lot of running back and forth in this game. Kim was like, do you always run this much? Which I thought was goofy. I said that like you guys didn't see that, but it's true, he said it. In my head, the place we need to unlock is right there. I know how to get there. This is gonna surprise all of you. We need to do some more running. Just a lot of back and forth. I am a bit worried that even with a bunch of checks, I won't be able to get that body inspection done, and I don't want to like waste a bunch of checks trying to do it. What's this check again?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization. I'm gonna try it.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Yeah, I assume I'm supposed to see something there. If I had to take a huge gander, it'd be like a tarot card or some shit. Not that I'm not interested in finding out what it is, or that I think it's bad that it might be a tarot card or some shit, but I think
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
pressure ear against the
leather
door.
upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Use Manana's key to
You try
unlock
to
the
be
door.
as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there.
Okay, listen. Both suggestion and physical instrument are saying
Only
there's nothing in there.
curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft. A whistle.
Kim.
Yes?
Oh. Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be
Just
right.
think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's right.
Thanks.
There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
That was really sweet of him. I know he's using his logic and his reasoning, and he's deducing stuff. The penis on that door. But like, you know, it's still kind of sweet of him. How do I get upstairs again?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Who's Kuno's dad? Number 12? Oh, okay.
Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Looks like we found where Kuno's dad
And the
lives.
bill comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
It's not likely.
No response. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal.
I don't think Kim's gonna like this. I do a lot of stuff that Kim's not too fond of. But like, I feel like Kim's really not gonna like
A shabby
this.
door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secured snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
I hope not.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It's my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
The Jamrock Shuffle. I understand what they are. I guess they give me stuff. Honestly, oh, that's Motorix learning cap. I was about to say the zoom distance doesn't seem great. Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. God, this place is sad. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
What's the straw for? Getting it up your nose? Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Take the
You
speed from the
pocket the
table.
bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast that shit right here. Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done.
No.
Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita. You're going to need the encouragement.
Why should I go confront him? Take down Kuno's dad? Dude, I'm gonna talk to Kuno's dad and he's gonna be like, I'm a guy that works 40 hours a day and I need the speed to function so that I can put food on the table for me and my boy in this economy. He's sleeping. I don't... He works the fucking shift. Just a stupid, dumb, alcoholic cop, dude. I'm gonna take your jeans. I don't know if I want to talk to him. But the, like, gamer in me is like, you gotta give it a go. I don't know. I'm not gonna disturb the man. I'm just gonna steal his amphetamines. I don't know. I can't bring myself to go through that conversation. I already had to have the conversation about what a piece of shit I am today. I just can't handle it, dude. There's just like certain things I can't. This video game is just a continuous string of humiliations for a me that doesn't exist anymore since I literally lost my memory. I'm picking up the pieces of a man that I don't know and maybe never will, no matter how hard I try. And would I even want to? No, I don't. I don't like that man. That man has done awful bad things. And I have to keep cleaning up his messes. And isn't that just what being a woman is? Oh, gosh. This game disgusts me. What's up, Kuno? Fuckwad.
What does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fucking there?
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Kuno pighead. I like it. I got one too. This one. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Ugh.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
I found a plate cover with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Kuno, you're like 12 and you're doing speed. Kuno. Next you're gonna tell me you're 12 and you're smoking cigarettes. Your little bitty lungs can't handle that. Nobody's little bitty lungs can.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube of magnesolum, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Like, is it magnesium citrate or the other one? Because magnesium citrate makes you poop a bunch. Are you, like, just doing speed and shitting yourself all day, Kuno?
Don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't justify
You're
it.
not
Mystify
getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mad!
I've heard
Good
enough
call,
of this. I
Pigmeister.
literally cannot handle
Don't come and
her.
talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
I took care of your drug
All right,
situation.
so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back.
Why don't I just
That's
give you
how we
half?
split it. It's the best way. Street way.
By kilo, you mean gram. Wait, you're 12. You don't need drugs. But by kilo, you mean gram,
Kuno
right?
knows what Kuno means.
You're 12.
All right. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Oh, you're gonna start yelling again, aren't you?
Tell him, Kuno!
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
You're literally 12.
Major fucking choice, pig!
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
I wish I had never had to speak to you
Not like he
again.
thinks, but you can feel it. Somehow, this will change things. It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly.
What, if any, is the downside of not giving the drugs to
None that you
Kuno?
can see. No, you can see it. This young man has junior officer material in him. In another life, where he trusts you.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
Yeah, this is saying with me, dude.
Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that.
I'm about to DNF this game if I have to listen to him speak anymore.
This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
I don't want to have to listen to him speak anymore, so I did right not to give you the drugs. Let's conclude this.
That didn't change shit,
I'm gonna
pig.
turn the volume
That
down
only
so I
made
don't
things
have to
worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
The voice actor's doing a great job. It literally makes me want to rip my ears out. I wish I couldn't hear.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
Same for her.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Oh, please. I'm never speaking to him again unless it is literally life or death. I can't stress enough how pissed off he makes me. Not because of the shit he says, but because of how he says it. I guess it's probably a combo. Okay. I stole his dad's pants. His house seems like it sucks. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't want to do the speed. Okay. Let's go talk to a bunch of union men that don't want to talk to me. It's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and union placards. You see hawthorn bushes outside. What's the for? There's money. It's my money now. Okay, I'll speak to this man.
This is where you say your bed.
Broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. Okay.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Why, Kim? You're the better cop in this situation. I know I'm the one playing the game and doing the sad ratatouille right now, but you're the better cop. We've established this a million times over. I'm here through sheer dumb luck and probably an okay amount of puzzle-solving skills.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him.
God, I fucking hate your voice, too.
That won't.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
It's one thing to spend a video game just like getting humiliated. It's another to have to listen to the voice acting humiliate you. It's a whole nother level,
I can't
dude.
for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
It's literally my fucking job,
You
you
might
imbecile.
want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s, early 40s. A symmetric burn on his neck, resembling the letters Loss Loss. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind? And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
I don't know what that is.
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
And the little
Size
guy?
41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
So they did it. We know they did it.
The middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them is missing, the odd soul.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Then it's her.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire. He really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. End.
He points at the lieutenant.
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
We are cops. It does not matter where we are cops.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Why do you keep calling him a pretty boy? You're starting to sound like the Vulture from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's
Container
neck?
belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Sick.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
He's saying this because he believes that we can't prosecute him in any way,
we
right?
did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Oh. You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
What's the Shays?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people. Honestly, I drink so much, can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
It's this situation where none of those are gonna be okay. They're all gonna make fun of me again.
Keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Who called the shots that
Are you
night?
deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
So they're coming forward and confessing to murder, but they're not gonna let me arrest them?
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
I think so. But I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than the others. That's stupid.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide. Not for the officer making an arrest. Which we all know you won't be.
Why not?
What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No.
God.
We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Okay, how long had you seen the victim in the place? Shit, fuck. Shut up.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
I don't care. So he was a mercenary then.
He stepped out of line.
I don't give a shit.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Shut up.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
What did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Listen, the guy sounds like a piece of shit. That's why cops exist in this world. We're cops, kind of. I still don't even know if I'd call these guys cops.
There's a slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
I bet the woman who was assaulted bought my gun.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls,
grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
You know what's crazy? You can, like, call someone about this kind of stuff.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm, like, so... I feel like so many characters in this game waste my time. That's not, like, an indictment on the game. They just do.
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
I don't know. There's a later date and time in which something could have happened.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
Do you have a brain of your own, or are you all just some kind of stupid-ass hive mind? Who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Okay.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
I'm going to ask for one last time. Who did the dead man rape?
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Okay.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
Well, she's a union girl, that's what I know.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
Listen, even if he deserved to die, you can't just take the law into your own hands. That's being a vigilante. That's not allowed. That's why our little group of people exists.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
What follows is a slow head shake. It's not baseless scrutiny. They literally said they murdered someone. You can't just let people murder someone. Because, like, what if they decide to just murder a political enemy? What if they decide that you've done something wrong and their baseless scrutiny falls on you and they suddenly kill you? Have you ever considered that? Oh my god.
It won't be for long, she means. It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Yeah.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Shove it up your ass.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
You don't know how he died. He was already dead when you strung him up there.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
Okay, so you instigated this.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But...
Who's cracking under the pressure? This one. He's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain.
A single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samurai boxing style.
Where'd all this action take
right
place?
Fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Oh, well, that's crazy. Hey, you! You're having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up, startled, his forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
The man next to the big guy bursts out laughing.
Off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's something you're not telling
And
me.
fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
I was implying it was because of anxiety, not his size.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right, I have other questions about the
Like
lynching.
what, Copper?
So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
We can't.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his
I've
notebook.
done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
You can't say you're law officials when, like, the laws that you follow aren't written down. They're not really laws. They're more vibes. You're a vibe official. Fuck off.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
I can give it a try. I'll establish authority.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
That's it? That's all I've
Did
got?
you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not
And
helping.
what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong. All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people kipped left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
What?
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revershaw before the economy goes to shit.
Whoa. There's no race rally.
There is. Kylie said they're bulk purchasing confetti. Ribbons, too. And loudspeakers. And fireworks. Kylie works at the carnival shop, you see?
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
I love how Kim didn't
What
defend me
happened?
at all.
We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now?
No.
Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful. There is no rally, come on. Just ask questions. You need to put this race rally garbage in the rearview mirror.
I'm going to take off now. I'm just going to leave. That makes me look not guilty, right? I'm so confused about the racism stuff. Prove your authority. Oh no. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other crimes. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Oh, alright. Those guys were exhausting. I don't know why, but something about having to listen to them. The voice acting in this game's getting to me, dude. If I was Harry, I would simply smoke cigarettes until I died. Hello? How do I get to this woman? How? Since when is there a third story? Okay, we gotta get to that woman. Now that I've seen her. I just remembered that I could zoom out a little bit more. That shadow jumping over scares me every time, dude. Can I see anything else with this? I don't think so. Okay, we'll have to go to the top of the Whirling in Rags. Okay, so I can't actually get up to that lady. I'm gonna go pay Gart, then we're gonna go see Ev Fart.
Can I help you?
About my
Got the
bill for
20
tonight.
real?
Yeah.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Okay, I'm working on it, buddy.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Thanks, Athlete. Got my back. Why is this green? The tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. Okay. Monica's titties are big. Insightful. Can't... Wow. Incredible. Wait, I have to go back here. Wait, can I get through the door now? Where's the door? Is the door like here? Down here? No. The door must be up here. Can I get through this guy? Oh wait, I think I can go through this door. Yeah, okay. A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. This. First aid
An
kit?
imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
So I can get an operator on the phone. Cool.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Well, let's try to focus.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Let's look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
More
banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
I didn't think it was incriminating.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood.
Take another look at the
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
I wonder if there's some kind of code.
All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Close the door.
Drawer slides shut smoothly.
And there's some stuff in the bathroom. Magnesium. Neat office shades. You get extra visual calculus. Always nice. Did I look in this? In this? Postcard! Bayarden. 21. Alright, take me to have fart. How do, he's like, oh god, he takes so long to get to. Run, run, run! A lot of you guys have been commenting about how this game is about failure, and I do hate to break it to you, but as a perfectionist, I am extraordinarily scared of failure, even in places where it doesn't necessarily, like, quote-unquote matter. So interacting with art that is focused on failure, especially where it's not just, like, about failing in general, but, like, my failings as a player, that's kind of hard. It's not the easiest to digest experience in the world for me. Guy! The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Is this Leo?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Okay, well that doesn't rhyme.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. He seems to be having a good time. I'll let him have it. I'm gonna go talk to his boss. Oh god, this guy pisses me off. I don't know how Kim does this job. Taxidermy fish that
Mr.
tells
Dubois,
time.
a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
It sounds like when he speaks, he's pinching his nose. Can we discuss the murder now? I open the door.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
No. I'd like this affair to be over.
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Well, technically a bunch of guys have already confessed to the murder. You're slightly behind where I am right now. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
This is gonna be so... It's so much more complicated than this, but my brain was like, this feels like that question of like, why does Ross, the largest of the Friends, not just eat the smaller of the Friends? Kind of thing where I'm like, the union seems so powerful, plus they have all the workers. Why don't they simply open their own company that ships shit? It's not that easy, but at this point I'm like, why are you even working with Wild Pines? It seems like you probably have enough shit going on. You could open your own company. I don't even think this place is like worker owned. It doesn't have to be a co-op. I think you could probably convince them that it's in their best interest to let you lead them. Anyway.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I mean, at this point, we're like one step from a company store when you've got union lawmen running around.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
You don't walk. That explains
Yes,
a lot.
I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Oh no, what if the crane malfunctioned? Ah.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of
Okay.
them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
He's not my boy, and he's dead.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
You talk to me because you think I'm easily manipulated, and you don't talk to Kim because you underestimate him. Those are both fatal mistakes.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, your vigilante hit squad.
They're like you guys.
No, they're not.
Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Okay.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
This doesn't make sense to me. I guess, like, they don't want a war with this union. How big is this union? If it's just these, like, 8 guys that are, like, real bad, I guess we can't simply squash the union. Because that's bad for optics. But also, these men killed a man. It's almost like this situation's complicated and complex. I don't like that. How'd you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping
How do
company?
I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
I think everyone sucks. Everyone sucks. Maybe Harry should just go back to drinking and doing speed. Everyone sucks.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. strange.
Well, because it allows him to be like, we're the little guy, we're being prosecuted, you know? Yeah, put. Good God, I hate everyone in this game. They make me so tired. You mentioned a lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
Stop ignoring
Work
Kim.
with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Everard, I've met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Okay.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why are you giving
I'm
it to me?
not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy
No,
Boys.
I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk. Let's
Was
conclude
it a
for
good
now.
talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
I hate to say it, but I think physical violence would work so well here. If I went around and just like took his arm and pushed it real hard and far behind his back until he squealed like the little pig he is, like, fuck, dude. This game's so exhausting.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm a hustler. I grind. More left than you
You're
are.
saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
That's a good
But
point.
he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months and then they'll be living like kings, right next to a fancy new youth centre designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Oh, I really don't. This. Oh. I just hate this guy. I don't want to talk to him either, but I feel like if I don't go with him, I'm gonna have to go with the Union rep or the Wild Pines rep, and I don't want to work with a corporation. But also, this guy sucks butt. Like, so bad. Everybody sucks butt, and I feel hopeless and frustrated. And I get that that's like the point of the game. I think they want me to feel this way. My friend was like, you have to find humor in it. And I'm like, I think there's humor in this game, yeah. But I'm literally drowning underneath all the other emotions they're making me go through. And they're very easy to push buttons for me because I'm autistic and I care a lot about kind of perceived fairness and logicalness. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but like it's super easy to trigger me on a lot of these things. And it's grating. It's fucking grating. I think you know what? I've identified the feeling that I'm feeling, and it's similar to like some movies I don't want to watch because they're so cynical. I just don't really like cynical stuff. I don't think we should be blindly hopeful, but I'm always worried that I will go through an experience like this and the ending of it will be and the world just sucks. Kill yourself. Like, I don't know. Like, that they'll be like, that there will be no sliver of hope. There will be no answer. It's just, like, I want them to tell me what they think. I already know what I think. I don't want to go through a game to be where the conclusion is like, well, what do you think? Like, I want them to tell me what they think. I don't know. They don't have to say it, obviously, but I think it's because I read this book one time and I've talked about it before, called The Killing Star, and the whole book was just like, hey, the universe is meaningless. Fuck you. And like, it was a pretty good book, but like, it also sucked to read. Oh, fuck. Maybe I can accept it and then not do it. Kim doesn't like it. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to do it. I fucking hate you.
No one's gonna force you into anything, but I don't know about that gun of yours. You see, I'm a vengeful man, Harry. Part of how I got where I am is that, well, I can be quite nasty sometimes.
Next time he decides to hand money out, I'm gonna take a letter opener and stab it straight through his hand. See if he can sign any papers then.
But the good news is, the moment you change your mind and want to look into this matter, just tell me, and we'll be buddies again.
The lieutenant's eyes meet yours, and he shrugs. Okay, fine.
See you soon, Debarder. Just kidding, but not too much.
I like how Kim doesn't concern himself with this. He doesn't seem as agonized over this as I am. Has he just accepted the world as it is? How is he so calm and logical? Kim, I need help. Kim, I don't know what to do. I want to cry about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Disco Elysium with me. I still don't think I like this game, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep trying. I don't really know why, but I am. I think it's a sort of stubbornness. It makes me feel real bad every time I play this game. I just feel so awful every time I stop. So I guess good job to the game devs. You elicited a very strong reaction within me. So, cool. Just a heads up, after this, I'm probably gonna play Signalis. I think I've decided I'm gonna play Signalis. Don't know if it's gonna be any brighter of a game, but I've also heard that one's very good. So, all right, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you goobers later. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.